fuel injector, which is right in the middle, not the bulb. And that's where it's leaking out. It's right by the corner of the intake. Maybe I'll try first to see if I could put some sealant, squash it in there, and even if it reduces a lot the outcome, it'll help. We're going to take a little silicone. I have this one. I'm going to try to push it in there. No. I'm going to squeeze it down. I'm going to keep on doing that a few times. So I tried to squeeze in silicone over there. Gasket maker. Now I'm going to try to put in this black piece on a kind of hose. It's supposed to be a little high temperature. Squeeze it in there too. I think I could fit in another piece in there. First we're going to remove the wipers. This, you gotta get it all open. Know where it belongs to. Plastic screws. Disconnect the spray. All this ends are short. Yeah, it's 10. And the spray hose. Disconnect over here the wiper. First thing I want to do is get rid of the gas pressure. So we need to open this. Got to do that. Let's take that out. Start the car. Let's clean this out a little bit. Disconnect the battery. According to the instructions, it says the negative. Disconnected the spring from here. And remove this from this spot here. And this we have to take out. Hooked in here, looks like. Okay, so that was hooked in there. Okay, let's just take off the spring. So went in this way, just to remember. Went in this way. Openings to the front. Also, that one piece. This bracket is off. Let's put these back in place. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Touch that, it's only a sensor for that. Okay, what else? This has to come off. So you just turn it. Okay, that broke. One more. And this side. So you just have to turn it from this side. Wasn't too bad actually. Sprayed some, it's called penetrating oil. And came out pretty easy actually. Put me to a shop. Oh, wasn't even rusted too much. Okay, thank God. It's not even a rusted bolt. It's hardly rusted. And this plate is in the middle. I think I got a new one, but it looks pretty good actually. Maybe we'll reuse it. I don't know which way it came out. Okay, we disconnected. And now we have to take everything else apart. How is this supposed to come off? Just twist it. Break it loose. Not sure if it has a bump anywhere here. Oh, okay, it has this bump. Okay. So this one has a bump, so we have to watch out for the bump. So that's like an inch. You gotta pull this out an inch. You gotta push and pull at the same time. Okay, I think it's out enough. We'll just push it like that. Okay. It's coming up. Okay. Because if you just pull, then you're stretching it thin. So you're actually putting more pressure to hold it tight. Okay. Got these off, thank God. God willing, it shall go easy. Oh, this is one part that you could change. There's 2 screws here. We'll disconnect this fuel line here. This thing, I don't know what that is. All connected. Oh, it's all parts from the harness, so we have to disconnect this one also. One big harness. You'll have to remember that. Probably forget to put this back, but hopefully we won't. So let's just keep this attached here. Now's the time to bring out all your tools from the tool set. first we needed a hose plier. Now we need this plastic retainer plier. How are we gonna do this? Gonna use this to pry on. Yeah. I think it's time to make our tune-up. Disconnect the tune-up wires. Spark plugs. Spark plug wires. How do you always disconnect this thing? Let's just unpry it like that, and it'll also keep it in place to know which way it's supposed to be. Yeah, comes up pretty easy. Maybe next time we'll just do the spark plug like that. Okay, let's take out the plugs. So this one doesn't slide off. Yeah, just slides off. Okay. You take out these plugs. Seven millimeters. Take out the power for the spark plugs. Let's leave this in. Shouldn't fall off. Okay, where's the other ones? Got two on the right side. Got one. Let's get the other one loose. Let's take off the other one. So this is kind of a tune-up, this part. And the other is to do tune-up. And then we have the last one. And yeah, it's pretty heavy. Oh, gotta disconnect the power. Okay. So twist and turn the spark plugs until it gets a little loose, and then try to pull it with your bare hands. Okay, that one. There's the third one. All the way out here. I'll show you to use the tool, but I don't know how this tool is going to fit in here. Truth is, we could just leave it there. It's not in my way. Let's just leave it there. It ain't in my way. Could have left all three of them in the back. Let's get all these things off. How do you open this? Let's try this. Just bring out everything you got. Let's see, how do you open this? Oh. Okay, so that clipped in, you have to push this part out. Okay, that's loose. What else we got here? This one we'll try to try out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see this one. Okay, that disconnected. Let's use the pry mechanism. Get under there. Right against the screwdriver. Okay, get that out. Let's use our prying mechanism. Pry against the screwdriver. Okay, maybe this is ready to come out. I'm gonna break these loose. 8 millimeters. Definitely not too tight. So this last one is under this valve. Yeah, let's see if this is loose. Wiring harness in the way. Everything is just in the way. Now 1, 2 zip ties, 3, 4. Disconnect the power thing. Get some wires out of the way. And this wire is going too deep, so I don't know what's going on, but since we're getting things out of the way. Able to get enough of the hand. Okay. Wires out of the way. Or you just pull it out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts for the gas line. Okay, I guess now you just pull it up. So let's see, we just pull it. Why the last one saying also? Last one here. And here. And let that soak a little bit. Okay, how do these come out? Great. Almost by the end. Came out of the clip. Oh. That's how you want to handle it. Now this is stuck. So much for avoiding the pressure of the gas line to twisting and turning. You don't want to come out. Ah, finally. Wow. Okay. We don't technically, I guess, have to disconnect it. Now that it's out of the way. So I think that's it. And then we could. So this is the only thing left. It's in my way. O-ring, one O-ring, piece of plastic, another O-ring. Hey, this is not technically broken. Oh, still good. Yeah, I guess we could still maybe reuse it. I think we're done with that. Hope I'm not stressing out the gas pipe. This is soaked with gas. Whew, it stinks. Let's put these back over here so we can remember where it's from. Okay, I think it's all. Actually, we still have to take this off. A few bolts. Ow. And then we'll take off the valve covers. And then clean it, put new gaskets, and put it all back together. God willing, it should all work. Everything should work and nothing should be broken. We'll finish over here for the night. We'll let things dry up a little bit. While it's still wet, I'm going to clean up the gas line. That one I just cleaned out. Those are the dirty ones. So we'll clean them out while they're still wet before it dries up and gets hard. So we also want to clean off these tips while they're still wet before they dry up and get hard. So we'll do that. This one is clean. That one still have to clean up. No, the other ones. So I have to remove this before I take out the intake manifold. I have the screw here, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3 bolts. Then we gotta disconnect these things. This one always falls out. We'll see if we could adjust something about it. Okay, so we got these 8 millimeter. Yeah. Not much torque. Let's crack them loose. Actually, I also want to take off the valve covers. Looks like they're higher. Let's just crack everything loose. Anyways. One down below here. I'll do the other side. One down below over here too. Okay, everything cracked loose. And we'll do the valve covers. Also 8. Just gonna plug these up before I take off. So first I'll take off the back.
Why?
The back valve cover. Just plug these up. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Just comes right up. So these screws don't come out. There's the inside. So we'll gently try to clean the top. Make sure nothing falls in. I think the valve covers are also leaking. So we'll do it all together. All now. Going by feel. Okay, one last pass. Should be good. Piece of dirt fell in. This is it. Let's try to see if everything is clean. Not so much on the bottom, we still have to clean the bottom. Might be a little bit sharp on the inside, so you want to watch your fingers. The front is definitely easy to work on. Let's see, maybe it's still going in. At least we could see it. Let's just do one more pass. And I'll clean it up. And now the finale. One, two, three. Long bolts. Middle is long. One more on the side here. So only the center has long. Not drain the oil. Doesn't look like I have to drain the oil. Everything that goes down below this is higher. Okay, I think this should be loose now. It moved. Okay. Let's see the prize. I guess all this could get drained. Guess it's going down the drain here. So we're gonna have to do oil change for this, for everything that's leaking in. Oh, there's fluid here. Guess we should have drained a little bit more of the water. Oh, we just have to drain it. Okay. That's why you have to drain it first. We just drained it a little bit more, so it shouldn't be in the way. Although some water got in there, we'll have to clean it out. Oil change should do it. The water only comes out from here, maybe there. All this is not where the water comes out, so this failed here. So it looks, this failed, then it went through the plastic. Plastic is not a seal. At least the bottom, so they have an extra seal on the bottom. Shouldn't see it go into the bottom. But they have no extra seal here. They put an extra seal. Well, I guess we want to force it that way rather than this way. So there's a little hole there. I guess maybe something comes out over there. Yeah, so the plastic is intact. Plastic is intact, but the seal is broken here, and it just goes through the plastic. Wow, it's a lot of pressure going through, because this seems to be a solid piece. We'll take it off and see if it is all solid. Okay, at least we're in the right direction. Let's see how they did this. We'll just try this. Let's take off the seal. And it's attached with silicone by the end. Oh, it's coming off in one piece. Always keep some extra rugs in the house. So yeah, I have to drain the thing because it didn't all come out from over here. You have to drain the antifreeze, and it still stayed in here and it leaked in. And maybe oil change before, like this, anything that does leak in, the oil change is not, the oil is not contaminated. So I guess now would be called contaminated. Just one more piece here, and then we'll have to clean it all up. And okay, now we have to scrape this all off. This all there. So if you're interested in seeing how it looks inside, make sure it doesn't fall through. Sure you don't push it in too much, it shouldn't fall through. This is the other part. Oh, we have to clean all this out. This is where the leak was. Looks like it's eaten up a little bit. I don't know if it's going to seal our new gasket. It's going to seal. Maybe we should put, well, I think I'll put a little tiny sealant on it. So the same over here. It's eaten up all over. We'll see if it's going to seal. I'll just put a little bead on it. Silicone. For extra precaution. So let's see which one is right, left. Make sure all the papers are removed. Take this off. Yeah, that was hidden. You forget these stuff in there. This out. Water out. And to get sealant out, this is a 1 hour gasket maker. I am going to put a little bit over here on the outside more, and then on the front end also. First we have to put silicone on the corners. Usually not a liberal, but now it'll be a liberal. Not willing it should work. Put a little bit over here. Maybe it was eaten up a little bit. I was supposed to put in silicone before this. First into the grooves here. Pushing it to the side. I just wanted to add one point with this tightening it with a power tool, that I wasn't comfortable afterwards that I left it with that because it over tightens it more than it's supposed to be. So after you tighten it with a power tool, you should loosen it also like this, then you could properly torque it. 44-inch pound. We got some new gaskets. One for this, which I don't know if I'll use the new one. An O-ring, the last one. Like this. So this is the new gasket. This one is protruding out. The old one was flat. that, I didn't think we could reuse that, so these are new ones. This thing always keeps on coming out from this plastic. I put some silver foil in between the plastic and this thing, that lever, so it'll squash a little bit more together. And this puts more pressure on it. Everything definitely goes on much easier than off. Okay, so I got new gaskets for these. Looks like it's for them. So we might as well use it. Okay, not too bad. Take out the screws. Okay, I want to put on the pump, see if there's any gas leak, especially on that one. It came loose. Didn't see anything yet. Well, it'll take a while till it all comes back in. And before we put in, seal it in, we'll make sure all the connectors are in place. I'm gonna push it in. Okay, we got new gaskets. Time to finish up. So it sits straight. Okay. 83 pounds. Didn't fill up the antifreeze yet, because we're going to test it. And God willing it should work. Everything should work properly, not any problems. And didn't connect this yet. Okay, didn't realize that. You need to connect this for the steering, for the gas pedal. Okay. Shouldn't take that long. Why is the gas pedal not? It's all the way down to the floor. I need to connect this. I started the car without any antifreeze because I wanted the car to warm up. Make sure that the gasket is warmed up and it's sealing and it's hard. And after that worked and The engine was running, everything was fine. I put in the antifreeze. Thank God everything is working. And it's been already 1,500 miles I drove it, and this van is working nicely, driving nicer than before. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.